Ever wondered what ended the Revolutionary War? It was the Treaty of Paris, 1783. Let's take a quick step back in time to the late 18th century. The Revolutionary War was raging on, with the 13 colonies in North America fighting tooth and nail against the mighty British Empire. It was a tumultuous period, marked by numerous battles, sacrifice, and a burning desire for independence. From the first shots fired in Lexington and Concord in April 1775 to the iconic crossing of the Delaware River by George Washington in December 1776, the American revolutionaries demonstrated their unwavering commitment to the cause of liberty. As the war progressed, key victories like the Battle of Saratoga in 1777 served as a turning point, convincing France to join the fray as an ally to the United States. The tide of war began to turn, and in 1781, the decisive American and French victory at the Battle of Yorktown effectively sealed the fate of the British. The British Parliament, tired of the costly war, decided to negotiate. The result was the Treaty of Paris, 1783, a document that was to become a beacon of hope and a symbol of a new beginning for the United States. This treaty, signed between the United States and Great Britain, marked the official end of the Revolutionary War. It recognized the sovereignty of the United States and defined its borders. But it was more than just a peace agreement. It was a testament to the resilience and determination of a nation that dared to challenge a global superpower. So, after years of conflict, the stage was set for a historic agreement that would change the course of history. The Revolutionary War was about to end, and the birth of a new nation was on the horizon. The Treaty of Paris, 1783, was the light at the end of the tunnel, a beacon signaling the dawn of a new era. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the terms of this momentous treaty and its far-reaching impact. On September 3, 1783, a monumental document was signed, known as the Treaty of Paris. This wasn't just any old document, mind you. It was a beacon of freedom, a testament to the resilience of a young nation, and a symbol of a hard-fought victory after years of conflict. The signing took place in the Hôtel de York in Paris, France. The parties involved were the representatives of King George III of Great Britain and the representatives of the United States. The British delegation included David Hartley, a member of Parliament and a staunch supporter of American independence. On the American side were John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and John Jay, three formidable figures who had played significant roles in the Revolutionary War. The atmosphere was tense, yet hopeful. Years of war had led to this very moment. The quill scratched against the parchment, each stroke echoing the hopes and dreams of a new nation. The signatures of the representatives were not just their own, but those of the millions they represented. And what was the immediate effect of this agreement? The Treaty of Paris recognized the sovereignty of the United States over territory bounded roughly by what is now Canada to the north, Florida to the south, and the Mississippi River to the west. It was a huge gain for the young nation, securing a vast expanse of land and opening up numerous possibilities for expansion and growth. But perhaps more than the land, the treaty was a symbol of recognition. It signified that the United States was no longer a cluster of rebellious colonies, but a free, independent, and sovereign nation. It was a moment of triumph, a confirmation of victory in the struggle for independence, and a cause for celebration. The Treaty of Paris, 1783, officially marked the end of the Revolutionary War. It was a new beginning, a fresh start for a nation that had proved its mettle in the face of adversity. But as we'll find out in the next scene, the signing of the treaty was just the beginning of a new chapter in the annals of American history. But what exactly did the Treaty of Paris 1783 entail? This monumental agreement was not simply about ending the war. It was about defining a new nation and setting the stage for its future. To fully grasp the significance of this treaty, we need to delve into its specific terms. The first and most important of these was the recognition of American independence. The Kingdom of Great Britain officially acknowledged the 13 colonies as free, sovereign, and independent states. This was a massive victory for the revolutionaries who had put their lives on the line to break free from the British rule. But independence was just the beginning. The treaty also outlined the new boundaries of the United States, stretching from the Atlantic Ocean in the east to the Mississippi River in the west, and from the Great Lakes in the north to the Florida border in the south, these boundaries marked a significant expansion of territory for the fledgling nation. This vast expanse of land was now open for settlement and development, paving the way for the westward expansion that would come in the following decades. Another crucial aspect of the treaty was the granting of fishing rights. Although this might seem a minor point compared to issues of sovereignty and territory, it was actually a significant concession. The treaty allowed American fishermen to fish in the rich waters off the coast of Newfoundland and Labrador, areas that were, and still are, teeming with cod and other valuable fish species. This was a major boon for the New England economy and marked the beginning of a long and complicated relationship with maritime resources. Now, let's not forget the debts. The Treaty of Paris 1783 also addressed the issue of pre-war debts. Both nations agreed to respect the lawful debts and to prevent any future confiscations. This was a critical step in restoring economic stability and building trust between the two countries after a long and bitter conflict. In essence, the Treaty of Paris 1783 was about more than ending a war. It was about laying the groundwork for a new nation, defining its physical boundaries, securing its economic interests, and perhaps most importantly, asserting its independence on the world stage. The Treaty of Paris 1783 was a symbol of freedom and self-determination for the United States, a nation born out of a desire for self-governance and a rejection of distant, detached rule. It was the first chapter in a story that continues to unfold, the first step on a journey that has led the United States to become the nation it is today. This treaty, signed on a September day more than 2 centuries ago, still echoes in the halls of American power and in the lives of those who call this country home. The signing of the Treaty of Paris 1783 set the stage for a new chapter in American history. This was not just another treaty, it was a defining moment that would shape the destiny of a whole nation and its people. This treaty went beyond merely ending a war. It marked the formal recognition of the United States as an independent entity, free from the shackles of British rule. This recognition was a significant milestone, not just for the United States, but for the concept of national self-determination. It was a beacon of hope for other nations yearning for freedom and independence. The Treaty of Paris 1783 also defined the geographical boundaries of the United States, stretching from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mississippi River and from the Great Lakes to Florida. It was this treaty that gave the United States its distinctive shape on the map, a shape that has become so familiar to us today. Beyond the physical borders, the treaty also established the groundwork for diplomatic relations between the United States and Great Britain. It created a framework for peaceful coexistence and cooperation, setting a precedent for how the United States would interact with other nations. And let's not forget about the symbolic importance of the treaty. The Treaty of Paris 1783 was, in essence, a testament to the victory of a fledgling nation against a formidable empire. It was a testament to the power of the people's will, their determination, and their desire for freedom. Even today, the echoes of this treaty can still be heard. Every time we celebrate Independence Day, every time we look at the map of the United States, every time we exercise our rights as citizens, we are reminded of the significance of the Treaty of Paris 1783. The Treaty of Paris 1783 resonates to this very day, shaping the United States as we know it. It is a testament to the power of determination, the pursuit of freedom, and the indomitable spirit of a nation that refused to bow down. It is a chapter in our history that we must always remember, for it holds the key to understanding who we are as a nation today. So there you have it, the Treaty of Paris 1783, a monumental moment in American history. This pivotal piece of parchment marked not only the end of hostilities between Great Britain and the United States, but also the birth of a new nation. It was no mere document, but a symbol of freedom and self-determination, a testament to the resilience and determination of a people who had fought tooth and nail for their sovereignty. From recognizing the independence of the United States to establishing its boundaries, from granting fishing rights off Newfoundland and Labrador to setting the stage for future diplomatic relations, the The Treaty of Paris 1783 played a crucial role in shaping the country as we know it today. So, the next time you see fireworks lighting up the sky on the 4th of July, remember the indelible impact of this historic treaty. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to keep exploring the rich tapestry of history that surrounds us all. Until next time.